All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down right down in the video chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption, a definitive black manhood designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking that link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very important, very powerful, vital information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, check out that check out the course and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos of 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. Become a member today. And we all know that the General got the poppin'est page on Patreon by far. I want you to get on over there, get that Bible, the biblical creation story exposed. This presentation will turn your world upside down. I want you to get this work, family. It's right and exact. You got to hear it. The preacher man ain't going to tell you, but the General going to lay it out for you, family. We also got the Carthaginian, the Phoenician jump off. That's right. It's very powerful. We dealing with all the Mediterranean, the Trojan, Phoenicia, Etruscan. We're going to deal with the Tyrrhenian people, the Typhonian culture of ancient Ethiopia that ruled the Greek, Greco-Roman, the Cretan, Mediterranean, all the way into the Straits of Gibraltar. That's what we're talking about, family. Also, we got another powerful one. Let me get that soul back in there. Yeah, let me get that soul back in there. We talking about Netters of Chaos, Tyrett, and soul back. Get over there and get that work, family. This is Kemetic Kushite science, and you can't get it nowhere else like that. To all the family donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. For those that would like to donate, the link is in the chat, and I thank you also. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. What I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? See, told y'all about South Africa. Told y'all about South Africa. I told you what was going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? I told that they was going to punish him. They was going, and this is not for our people. You know, this is not this beef. We're talking about the foolishness of this man, Ramaphosa, getting in this beef. I told you to stay out of that beef between the United States and Russia. You see what I'm saying? You trade and you stay out of that shit. But you want to break off, you want to go, and they own Russia. You see what I'm saying? You rolling the dice and you gonna side with Russia, and they trying to break their back. They trying to break their back, and you gonna go and choose. What are you doing? Are you hoping that they could possibly be victorious? That's foolishness, man. That's foolishness. Russia is not going to beat NATO and the United States. Just give up. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with being with the beast. Motherfucker, make a logical assumption. It's time for motherfuckers to make a logical assumption. You can't do that. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers. And so I already knew that they was going to punish. When they brought him to the White House and they was fabricating information then. They were fabricating them information. They was lining his ass up then. And so, you know, they're going to get tired of Ramaphosa. They're going to get Ramaphosa up out of there. Because you're in a hell of a unemployment crisis in South Africa. You know, and the reality is the reason why you didn't let them Europeans, you didn't let them Neanderthals, you didn't let them Boers, Afrikaners control that economy. Another presidential term where no one has been, a man enough as president to do what need to be done. Y'all been fumbling since Mandela. Ain't been a nigga yet to get in that office and do what they were supposed to do. Y'all should have been talking about the land and get the land. We black. We black. Yeah, we black. Yeah, they playing with the string. We black. But anyway, they can't stop me. You know I'm coming back. I done told y'all how many times we done went through this shit. I'm always coming back. You see what I'm saying? I'm back on their ass. So here we go, here we go. So yeah, so for all those that I told y'all niggas what was gonna happen to Ramaphosa. People were talking and talking all that crazy shit. People that love Russia talking. Now they got a 30%, and they going and listen. They they're gonna be in turmoil. This is not to be, they're gonna be in turmoil. They already in goddamn turmoil. They already in goddamn turmoil. You can't just go and put your people in no goddamn predicament like that, fucking around with them Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You stupid. You supposed to be a chess player. You supposed to play both for me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to, and don't make no goddamn commitment to none of them. You trade, you do things and shit. that you could keep your integrity and shit. Keep your goddamn integrity. You don't go off and goddamn and you play and go ride with Russia knowing they about to squeeze the shit out of Russia. That's a goddamn suicide move. And all them motherfuckers that talking shit, months back talking about, oh, he's doing the man. BRICS ain't gonna do shit. They about to squeeze all they ass. You understand what I'm saying? They about to squeeze the shit out of BRICS. Ain't gonna be no bricks. It's gonna be nothing but rubble. That's what it's gonna be. They about to squeeze the shit out of them. They're gonna put a tax on all their ass. They're gonna put a tax on India. They're gonna put a tax on all their ass. China and all the rest of them. They're gonna disrupt that shit over there. And even if they keep going, they're gonna be so goddamn poor over there. They're gonna be eating nothing but goddamn in Russia, they're gonna be eating porridge. And then goddamn South Africa, I hate to say it, our family got to get it together. Our family got to get it together down there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your, but when the fire was lit back in the day, you understand, when Winnie Mandela and them was out there and they was tying them neckties and shit with the ties and shit, and they was down there with that revolution. That's when they should have went all the way. They should have went all the way there. You know what I'm saying? But they let Mandela out to cool the fire, to put the fire out. And it ain't, and it diverted us since it didn't diverted us 40 years. We've been diverted 40 years down there in South Africa from doing what our people need to do in order to take the people out of misery. They are in misery because their land have been taken from them. And they, and it is their land. They are the rightful sovereign owners of the land, and they have been living without the land for so long now. And the land, the food, the economic, we ain't even, and not only giving back the land, but giving back the economics too. There's no way them Europeans should have any ownership of mines or natural resources, none of that. It belongs to the peoples of South Africa. It should be used to develop South Africa in a harmonious African, way, in an African, worldview. That's how it should be, developed, not into no damn Eurocentric garbage. And that's why the people, a lot of the shit that's going on, you starve the people. Then they go to drugs. They go to crime and shit. You see, they go to taking and shit from somebody else. That's what come with poverty. That's what come with goddamn poverty. And so Ramaphosa, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, man. I don't know what you're doing. And I understand that the United States ain't no goddamn different when it come to them putting pressure on on our peoples to do shit, and that's why they come in there tap dancing, and you know what I'm saying, because you got to come together. You got to come together in some way, shape, or form. You got to come and support one another all the goddamn way. But they got too many clowns in Africa, man, as presidents, and that's it. I don't speak to the people. I'm talking about they got too many goddamn clowns in goddamn Africa as leaders and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the people stay in poverty and shit, because they buying them niggas. You understand? Before they even get in there, they already done bought them niggas. You see, France and England and the United States and all the rest of them, they have been sabotaging Africa for, man, over goddamn 200 some odd years. They've been sabotaging Africa. And I see Ibrahim is trying to get Mali from, and there's a lot of other family that's trying to get the yoke of colonialism off of the necks of African people. But you got to stay in the fight, though. You can't, you can't undo some shit just in a day or two. You got to stay in the goddamn fight, and you cannot let up off of these damn Neanderthals, man. You got to keep. They're gonna keep the pressure on you. You got to keep the pressure on them. You see, get all them European ways up out of the damn land. That's first and foremost. That'll start, get that damn, and again, certain shit that they just can't, they don't want to deal with. You got to get that damn, Jesus up out of there too. That Mohammedism. and all that damn Jesusism and shit, you know. You got to get all that shit up out of there. You know, and let them, you know, send it back with the people it came with. You niggas want to say, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That's a, you know, where you gonna worship another land outside of Africa. You from Israel is the holy. I don't want to hear no more of that. You understand what the continent of Africa is the Holy Land. You understand? And that's an extension of Africa. But goddamn it, ain't no way you gonna be on the continent of Africa looking to Israel and looking to Mecca and shit. That's why you don't take care of what's yours. You looking at somebody else shit, calling it holy, and then you look down at your land and you know you don't see your land as holy. That's why you let these vagabonds, these Arabs, and these Neanderthals take control. You see, they've been took, and they do it over here too. They do it over here too. It's no damn different. And motherfucking niggas, see, that's what's wrong with niggas. We have our beefs, but when you look at niggas from up above, it's hard to tell niggas from one another. And when you look from up above and you see what they actually doing, they in the same goddamn predicament, damn near all over the world. What's going on in Africa is going on in America too. It's just going on a greater level in Africa. It's on a greater level in Africa. But the Arab, what he doing in Africa, he doing in America, but he doing it on a greater level in Africa. You see, he's still controlling the area of the blacks. He got a large control over that. You see, he got a large control over it, especially in some of the major cities and even outside of the major cities. He got a stronghold on them gas stations. He got a stronghold on a lot of them liquor stores and them grocery stores. He got a stronghold. You see, the Oriental the same way. They market them damn the beauty supplies. They got a stronghold on that. Some of them didn't take over the laundromats. They got a nice little stronghold on that. The Indian, goddamn it, I seen they took over Church's Chicken. I'm talking about the Indian with the red dot on their head. The Hindu Indian. The motherfucker took over Church's Chicken. I say, goddamn, you know a nigga, I mean, goddamn, y'all first it was Essence and now it's Church's Chicken. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Nigga you can't keep shit. You say, goddamn it, first it was Essence, now it's Church's Chicken. Whoo. So Ramaphosa is in trouble. That 30% tariff is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to hurt. Ramaphosa is going to have to make a decision on what he going to do. Ramaphosa going to have to make a decision on what he going to do. You see what I'm saying? Cause they about to put the smackdown on Putin in there. Economically, they about to punish their ass again. They about to punish them even worse than what Biden and them. Biden and them didn't do shit. Biden and them and didn't do shit. They're gonna about to put them tariffs on motherfuckers. And what's gonna happen? They're not gonna have access to the United States market. That's just all it is to it. Nah, and so that's gonna be a heavy hit because you ain't got nothing that's gonna make up for that. You ain't got nothing. This is no matter what they say, this is a vibrant motherfucking market. No matter what people say, I don't want to hear shit. People's over here got money. You feel what I'm saying? They got money to spend. Even though it's tight, motherfuckers still got money to spend. Black people make, it's got over a $2 trillion buying power. You see? And along with the other motherfuckers, you can't get that up for what? Who you gonna get to replace it? So it sounds good. It sounds good. Try it then and shit. Try it. Them motherfuckers over there in Iran was talking shit. Man, they punished them motherfuckers. Man, their economy came to a screeching halt. Came on, you know what I'm saying? So people could talk that shit all they want to. They can talk all that shit they want to, but that shit came to a screeching halt. And the same in South Africa ain't in no position where they need to be getting no goddamn 30% tariffs on the people, and the goddamn economy over there is already in turmoil. And then you gonna fuck around and get a 30%. And I ain't saying kiss no goddamn ass, but You on the radar because you fucking with goddamn Russia. That's really why you on the radar. You over there fucking with Russia, and you inviting them in, and you buddy with him and shit, and Ibrahim, they're gonna try to get him, and I root for Ibrahim, but I know that's how, and I hope they protect him, but all them motherfuckers there, because they about to squeeze Russia. You see what I'm saying? So how in the hell they gonna come to your aid when they asses is gonna be on the flank? They ain't gonna be able to come to your aid. They not gonna be able to come to your aid. Period. I'm just letting y'all know that. So you can best believe the people in South Africa know that it's about to be a hell of a fucking recession over there. They know they're gonna get hit hard. You know what I'm saying? To have a 30% tariff on your shit, everything, or a particular products coming up out of that motherfucker, you already got a 30% tariff on it. You might as well, motherfuckers going out of business. Motherfuckers gonna go out of business. A lot of people going out of business, straight up. If that shit stay in there for any length of time, it's gonna be a whole lot of the little people that's gonna go out of fucking business because they will not be able to afford to, no 30%, no motherfucking tariff on no product like that. Man, please. And then they're gonna be slow on your motherfucking products, make it hard for your products to get to the goddamn people and shit. Yeah, they're gonna slow your shit up. So you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to make a deal some way or another. And so the thing is to stay out the fucking way. Stay out the way until you strong. You know what I'm saying? You get your shit quiet. You feel me? You build your economy up quiet. You ain't strong in that sense to be fighting no wars with no motherfuckers that could, break your ass right now. You do the shit quietly. You build your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Behind you make strong moves, but you make silent moves and shit. You ain't all boisterous about what the fuck you doing. And you strengthen your goddamn country and shit to where you could, if you have to go to war with a motherfucker on some economic shit, you in a better predicament. You in a better position, to take a hit like that. But South Africa ain't ready to take no hit like that. And I'm talking to the government. I'm not talking to the people. They always gonna be, the victim of the goddamn leaders that don't know what the fuck they doing. And all he had to do was stay the fuck out the way. Don't get on no side. Yeah, you make deals with both of them, but let them, they're just like India. They the same way. They on both sides. You understand? They fuck with Russia. They fuck with the United States. And you know what I'm saying? When Trump go to India, they smiling at him and hug. You know how that motherfucker over there, and then he hugging Trump. Then when Putin come in, he's shaking his, hugging Putin and shit. Yeah, he just a hugging ass motherfucker. He don't be against one or the other. You know what I'm saying? He makes his deals with the United States. He makes his deals with Russia. And I heard that, India and China about to kind of, and that's going to complicate shit for the United States because they talking about India is getting on a better, footing with China, saying that China might come into India and start building some shit. So that right there though, and so that's why he gonna try to punish goddamn. And you see, they run right to China, but that could be critical. But India and China been at it too. They might do a little something, but they still, they didn't have bad blood for a long. Yeah, he be hugging every goddamn body. Yeah, but anyway, they didn't have bad blood, but shit, money talk. Money talk. You can still, build with a motherfucker if they if they talking some money. You know what I'm saying? You might not like the motherfucker, but for the sake of progress, you might fuck with him if he gonna build you some dams and some roads and some shit like that, and invest in some infrastructure and shit. They might do it. You feel me? But anyway, family, I'm gonna get up. We got a couple more. Ramaphosa, if you hear me, I know you're looking sad. You understand? You should be, because you've been told, nigga. You've been told. I done told you. Don't have me tell you again. They're going to get you up out of there, Ramaphosa. They're going to get you up out of there. The people going to get you up out of there because they know you ain't smart enough. You smart, but you ain't smart enough. You know, I hear you talk. I think you got to, I think you're intelligent, but I just think you don't know what the fuck you doing. Your intelligence don't mean you got you got that common sense. You know, you don't have enough common sense on knowing this Neanderthal and how to stay out of their goddamn beefs. You understand? These Neanderthals been fighting for over 1,000 years. They've been fighting when they just had a goddamn dinosaur bone. You understand what I'm saying? Hitting each other over the head with dinosaur bones and shit. Now you gonna come in and take a side. You should have left that shit alone. But anyway, I'll be right, black family. Yeah, I'll be right, black family. This is General Cyrus Seti. Make sure you get on over there to that Patreon. We got nothing but work for you. We got nothing but work for you. We got a whole lineup. And tomorrow we're going to get busy. I want you in the house. This is General Cyrus Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.